Hello everyone, this is Maria from Maxifisio. Thank you for joining me today. Today I prepare a short 20-minute class using free weights, small weights. The weights I'm going to use are 1.5 kilos. You could use something maybe a little bit lighter, 0.5 kilo, 1 kilo, or maybe a little bit heavier, like 2 kilos. So yeah, just using dumbbells, that's all you need for this class. As always, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please subscribe. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. And if you're interested in any of my online classes or one-to-one sessions, please visit my website, maxifisio.com. So we're going to get started into standing. And the first thing we're going to do is just warm up a little bit the arms and the shoulders. So begin to roll the shoulders up and back. Just trying to get a bit of movement through the upper body. And going the other way, same thing. And we're going to go from here onto full arm circles. Just ignore if you can hear the barking in the background. It's one of the neighbor's dogs. Hopefully it won't be too bad, but yeah, just focus on the movement, keeping everything moving, warming up. And reverse. So 2 more full circles. Great. All right, and then let's start working with the weights. So we're gonna come to standing as we were, legs hip width, and we're gonna begin to take the arms forward, but shoulder height, keeping the shoulders in line. We're so making sure you're not shrugging. And again, forward and up. And we'll go again, lift and open. So we can add the breath as well. You can exhale to lift, drawing the navel to the spine, and then opening, same thing. So exhaling up, inhale, release, exhale up, activating the core, inhale, release. And let's go for another 6. Beginning to feel a little bit the arms. 4. And again, 2. And 1. Great. If you need to do again a couple of easy rolls, and I'll allow you to come sort of sideways. Keep the one leg slightly bent at the front, back foot on the toes. Try to bring the spine in line with the hips, so we're not fully upright here, we're leaning, but your back is neutral. Turn the palms forward and let's wake up the biceps. So the front of the arms, we're gonna bend and extend. Breathing out, navel to the spine, and release. That's it, and again. And this is also gonna give you a little bit of work to do on the hip, thigh, just by holding this position. See, we can go for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great. Change onto the other side. So we balance onto the other leg, we work onto the other hip, back foot again on the toes. Can keep the spine in line with the hips, so we're not too upright, we're not slouching either. And now let's focus on the triceps. So elbows in, and then extend the arms back. Breathe in and breathe out, waking up the back of the arms. That's it. And again, keep it going. Nice. That's it. Extend and fold. Extend and fold. Very good. And again, we got another 5. Keep drawing navel to the spine. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great. From here, come back again to standing. Give a quick shake to the thighs if you need to. Now we're going to be doing a deadlift motion on the hips with a row on the arms. So I want you to think of the knees soft, and then your back is going to stay straight. We're going to be hinging from the hips. So I'm not slouching, I'm not squatting. Yeah? I'm just coming a little bit more forward with the spine. And then once my hands are with the weights around the knees, turn the palms in and we're going to row. We're going to release and we're going to come back up. And we're going to repeat it again. So hinge from the hips, come into that deadlift position, elbows back, release, and return. And let's do it again. So this should be feeling okay on your lower back. I don't want you to feel your back at all. You could always modify it to a squat and then with a row here, if that's better for you. But otherwise, we'll try to continue with the deadlift. This is very good for your posture as well. Not just for the strength of the arms, it's also good for your back strength. Good. So we're gonna be adding on the next one. We're gonna stay for 5 rows. So hold here and then breathe out, breathe in for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back up, and let's repeat it again. Come back again, forward, and again, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then let's just go again one more time, coming back again, down, and again, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great. Come back up again, quick shake. We're going to change it slightly. We're going to be doing an arm opening or a fly movement. Again, we'll continue with the deadlift in terms of the thighs, the hips, but the arms are going to be doing, I'll show you, like I was saying, an arm opening. So you come down, elbows soft, and then we're going to open the arms and then release. So if I was showing you from the front view so you can see it as well, I'm coming to here, elbows soft, and back. So I'm not keeping them fully straight. I'll show you again from the sideline. So, like we were doing, we come onto the deadlift, open, release. So these ones, again, very good for the strength in the back of the shoulders and the arms, also good for your back strength. But again, if you need to modify it, you can maybe just come more onto a squat rather than the deadlift. Deadlift ideally, but otherwise you modify it. Good. Again, trying to keep the tummy on. And we're going to do again the 3 sets of 5 repetitions to add a bit more endurance, hopefully feeling a bit of fatigue on the arms. So let's go now. Breathe out. 1. And again, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Great. Come back up. And then let's go again. 2 more sets like that. Let's go back again to here on a strong. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and then come back up, and let's do the last one. Coming back down to the deadlift, and can we do the last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great. So on this one, as we come up, we're going to roll down. Let's just take a bit of a stretch, back body, releasing a little bit the shoulders, hopefully too. So knees soft, begin to bring the chin down, and then can you roll towards the feet? There's right vertebrae. Letting the head go as you move down, and then can you come back up? And it's okay if you don't go all the way down. Just use the weights to help you move into the stretch. And we're going to repeat it again, rolling down. And back up. And let's see if we can do 2 more. This should be feeling actually quite nice for the body. So 2 more times with a roll. And let's do the last one, rolling down. And up. Great. All right, so from here we're going to move into kneeling. And we're going to keep working on 4-point kneeling with the weights. So if you need any sort of support for the knees, any padding underneath the kneecaps, you can place something, a cushion, something to give you a bit more support. And we're going to be holding the dumbbells with your hands. So it will almost look like you're on your knuckles when you're on 4-point kneeling, so here. And the first thing we're going to do, let's just get a couple of rounds of cat and cow stretch, which flows well after doing the roll dance we just did. So again, mobilizing the spine, breathing out as you go into cat. Catch your breath here and then breathe out, release. Arching the spine, shoulders away from the ears. And then let's repeat it again, round. And arch, and then let's just go for 1 more round and arch. And then we're going to soften the spine, then just try to come sort of to neutral. And now we're going to take a deep breath in, and as we breathe out, we're going to take 1 elbow back and then release. And now change. So I can do it sort of like the row we were doing before. We're doing a double arm row when we're doing the deadlift in a standing. We're going to do now a single arm row on 4-point kneeling. So we take the elbow back and down. And again, elbow back and down. Good. Drawing again through the tummy every time you bring the elbow back with the weight. 1 more time each way, and we're going to be adding on. So we're going to be working a bit the triceps. Take the elbow back and then extend the elbow. Bend the arm and down and change. Other side, keeping the spine stable. So I don't want you to be shuffling to the sides. I don't want you to be moving the pelvis to the right, to the left. everything stays stable and strong. As if you were balancing a glass of water on top of the lower back, another glass of water between the shoulder blades. Great. And let's see if we can do 4 more again, 2 more on each side, working again with the weight and down. Last 2. Perfect. And then on this one, we're just going to very briefly come down through child's pose. Just have a few moments there to rest with your hands, the shoulders, the spine, before we come up again. So we'll take again 2 breaths here, nice and easy. And we're going to come back up. So let's return again to 4-point kneeling. And now we're going to change what we do with the arm. We're going to take an arm opening, single arm. So again, similar to what we did earlier when we were doing the arm openings of the flies during the deadlift. But here, now on this one, I want you to keep the arm fairly straight. On the flies before, the elbows were soft. Now I want you to think of your arm very straight to the side, to a sort of half capital T. That's going to be the exhale, and then we're going to change. So inhale to recover, exhale to take the arm out. This is going to feel stronger, working with the arm long, so longer lever, more work to do. And this is also going to challenge your core. You'll probably feel that a little bit. If we do any upper body work with resistance, that's going to connect with the obliques on the abdomen, on the tummy area. So let's go again 1 more time on each side. Exhale, open, inhale down, exhale, open, inhale down. And if you want to add on to challenge a bit more your balance, your core and your stability, we can add opposite arm to the leg. So if you're taking the right arm out, left leg behind. If you're taking your left arm out, right leg behind. That's it. And we're going to keep it going for another 6. 3 more on each side. Good. Strong arms. These ones get usually a bit tiring, a bit easier. 4, 3, 2, and last one. Back through child's pose. Again, recover. A few seconds there. Couple of breaths, yeah, just make sure you have a bit of a brief rest. Great. So we're gonna add a quick set of postural work with the weights. We're gonna do this in a straight kneeling. So 1 foot forward, 1 knee at the back. And again, you can keep a bit of support for the knee or other pad underneath your knee if you need a bit more support now. But otherwise, again, you can stay as I am. Think of your posture, stay nice and tall. And then just very simple with the arms. When you take the palms facing back, we're just gonna, it's like a plow, open the chest, squeeze the plates, and just bring the arms a little bit forward. Breathe in, and again, navel to the spine, breathe out. This one shouldn't be feeling too difficult. Just want you to connect again a bit with your posture. Just being aware of what happens on the upper body as we do this motion. How the arms go back, how the shoulder blades connect, how the collarbones broaden. Keeping the arms very lengthened. Great. And we're going to be doing 3 more here. And then we'll swap the legs. We'll change very slightly the exercise. Great. So we're going to swap legs and just do the change carefully. You can help yourself with your hands. Again, you can place something underneath your knee. Don't mind which side you did, just make sure you swap. Turn your palms facing forward, and then very similar, take the arms back, connect again through the blades, and then release. And we'll go again, squeeze, and release. And again, just ignore the barking. It happens sometimes when you're filming live, you can control all the noises, but hopefully we can still continue. Good, that's it. Great. So again, similar sensation. If anything, with the arms like this, with your palms forward, you should be feeling the chest opens a bit more. And we're going to do another couple. Great. And release. All right. So let's move on to our back. So carefully lie to your side. You can have a bit of support for your head if you need to, if that's more comfortable. And we're going to be taking now the arms up right above you. And you got 2 options. If you want to keep it easy, you can just simply keep the legs bent up, or if you want to challenge your core, your abs, you can take the legs to double tabletop, squeezing feet and knees together and trying to keep your 90-degree position. And what we're going to do now is we're going to open the arms, both elbows against soft as you exhale, working through the pecs, the chest, and back. So again, if your feet were down, you would just simply be opening and closing the arms. If your legs are tabletop, we're just working a bit harder through the core. Good. So making sure your back stays neutral, making sure your back is not arching. Very good. And again, 3 more. 2, 1. Great. If you're on tabletop, maybe take the legs down for a quick rest. And we're going to move into arm circles. So again, either feet down or legs tabletop. I'll start demonstrating here, and you can come up through tabletop if you wish to. I'll go into tabletop in a moment, but just to show you both. So we're going to take the arms back, breathe out, and then begin to circle the arms around. Great. And again, if your tabletop is the same, and how big is the circle is completely up to you, depending on your own control. So it's about moving, feeling strong, making sure it doesn't feel sore or awkward on the arms. Maybe you can build up the range after you've done a few, but again, feel in control. There's no judgment here. It's okay if it's not a big circle. Just make sure you're working, make sure you feel again supported by the arms. And then we're going to reverse. So we'll breathe in and out, and then we'll begin to move the other direction. Again, if your feet are down or you need to take them down, it will look like this. If again you want to stay working a bit harder, it will look like this. And again, so same movement, but opposite directions, feels a bit different. 2 more. Great. So again, if your legs were up, maybe take them down for a quick rest. And we're going to end up doing a scissor motion. So palms facing down. This is going to feel a little bit stronger. So you might not be able to move the arms the full range, but we'll try. Again, you can do it legs down, or you can come up to tabletop for more challenge. We're going to exhale. We're going to take one arm down, one arm back. The arm that goes back is going to work harder. Come back and change, but both arms need to stay strong. Again, if you feel any sort of discomfort, soreness, or anything like that, just reduce the range. Don't push through it. Breathe in to return, breathe out as you engage, as you do the scissor motion. And let's see if we can do 4 more, 2 more times each way. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Last couple. Great, and release. Then if your feet are up, bring them back down. Take the elbows back down. Maybe just move your neck a couple of times side to side. Great. And we're going to do a few stretches just to release the upper body. So if you roll to your side and you come back up, and you can do this sitting or maybe just kneeling. I'll demonstrate into kneeling. I think you can see me better, but you can do this again. Sitting comfortably, you can do it with your legs crossed. And I'm just going to bring the one arm across, pull from above the elbow. Try to relax your shoulders. So I'm not kind of doing this, yeah? Feeling a little bit the back of the shoulder, hopefully. So maybe the shoulder blade area. And then let's just take the hand back to the shoulder. Now pull from the elbow up and back for your triceps stretch. You should be feeling this area, which is where your triceps muscle attaches. Continue with your breath. And then add a bit of a side bend, reaching, opening through the side line. You might feel the waist as well, but think of the base of the shoulder. Maybe letting the head go as well. Now let's swap to the other side. Bring the hand above the elbow. You can relax your shoulder. Try again, make sure it's not pulling up. Just ignore the barking. It's one of those days. And we're gonna change again up to the Triceps Stretch. Good. So you can hopefully fit in this area. Continue with the breath. You'll probably notice one side is a bit tighter than the other. So you can always hold the tighter side maybe for a few more seconds if you need to. or if there's a particular stretch that feels a bit tighter. And then add a little bit of a side bend, opening to the waist, the shoulder, relaxing the head. Great, and now link your fingers behind you, and I want you to think of extending the arms up and back, just to open up the front of the shoulders, like so. And while you're like this, we're gonna add a bit of a neck stretch. It's also for the top of the shoulders. Bring your right ear to the right shoulder. You can feel the left side stretching. And then change, same thing. Notice again the difference, which side is tighter. And now bring your hands in front of you, palms at the front. And now think of rounding through the shoulder blade area. Head down a little bit. And then move your arms towards the right side. So maybe feeling again a bit the back of the left shoulder, shoulder blade area. And then to the other side. Change. Then back to the middle. Take the arms up, stay tall. And then add again a bit of a side bend. Back to the middle, and then to the other side. And then back to the middle. Release the arms down. And then maybe do again a couple of easy rolls that we did at the very beginning. And we're just gonna finish releasing a bit more of the neck. Bring the chin down, and then just move a little bit to the right and the left. It's like doing a half neck roll, should be feeling nice. At the end of the roll, you should be getting a bit of a stretch. Great, and then come back to the middle and release. Great, so this is the end of this short class using the weights. I hope you enjoyed it. As always, thank you so much for joining and for watching today, and I hope to see you soon in one of my other videos. Bye bye.